when we come out of turn. Yeah, the driver doesn't.
Malaysian Grand Prix.
Part of the couple energy he's using just goes into one story.
And we're wasting sunshine.
Across the lap,
They're not though.
of saving fuel.
I wonder, just to have a quick look at this and see with
Padstow racing gig.
Bottas is able to overtake the other Toro Rosso of Daniel.
Here you see the issue with the ferry and low tide. It's leaving there and just going across that little bit really, where it normally stops is right the way up here by the rock inn just to there, but because of low water it can't get there, so you're paying your ferry money to go about 20 yards. So we're on spring tides, which mean very high water and very low water. That's where we are right now. Right. We're trying to contain our excitement now. We're off on an adventure to try and find Tesco's. We know there's one up here somewhere. See if we can find it. It's an unusual view of the estuary. Bit of a climb this. We reckon as long as we keep walking uphill, Tesco's is at the top somewhere. It's a theory. Perceived wisdom is that Tesco's is just round the corner.
Yes, it says here.
This is a bit of a sort of add-on shopping trip. Ta-da! The Tesco adventure is now concluded. Pauline's now laid up with the blister for some reason. I've come out to have a go at filming that thing, which is the famous rail bridge on the Camel Estuary. Well, the tide is now seriously on the make, but I think they still got quite a weight. There's quite a deep cutting here, which is on the approaches to the bridge. Must have been spectacular in its day. And now it's just coming into view. Well, there she is. You can imagine the express trains thundering over there, can't you? The wind is blasting through there, so we're going to have to go to voiceover. Slight wobbly with the audio. That's Padstow, and that's looking out to sea. Stepper on the left, Pentire on the right. 2.5 spans. Looking upriver as it were, and there's a local fisherman at work. You can see the structure here in the shadows. Strushing away. And this shot gives you some idea of the scale. Quite a large span. Looking upriver there, you can just about make out the mill pond, which is as its name suggests. The gorse is out and it smells beautiful. View up to the Victoria Monument. Now this down here, upriver, is a basin or a pool. It's on the up water side of the railway bridge. And if I look behind me, there's a railway line up above, and in the corner there's a bridge which lets the water in and out. You might just get a small working boat through there. In its day it's quite high, but I'm more interested in the brickwork, which on the banks here and the bridge itself is some real high class work. Vista looking out to Pentire and Stepper through the bridge. Pass through it, and that's looking back upstream as it were. And down there is our bridge. And the monument at the top of the hill. I think it's a Victoria monument. I'll put a note on. A group of sulky looking cormorants down there, waiting for the tide no doubt. that's looking back into the basin. And of course the bridge, no less splendid from this side. There's this old slipway there which leads down to the basin, with below it what might be a small dock, possibly. And the line along the rocks show the normal high water mark, which probably serves to remind you that when you're down here you need to keep one eye on the water, one eye on the tide. Our exit's up there somewhere. And in this area you can see there's thousands and thousands of shells. I don't know whether it's a natural phenomenon or whether it's man-made, as it were. They're quite deep where the tide hasn't scoured them out. Right, this is the ascent, this is how we get out. It looks slightly tricky, but providing you pick your path, it's not much problem. And here we are back on the bridge. It was built as a load-bearing bridge, obviously, which is just as well because it's bedded with concrete. It must weigh thousands of tons. From a way away, it looked as if it had been newly painted. But when you get up close, it looks as if it needs a little bit of TLC here and there. Just for the sake of balance, this is the whole bridge now from the landward end or the upriver end, looking out to sea. As you can see, the tide's coming up quite quickly now, so keep the eye on that. I like the supporting brickwork, the abutments as well. It's extremely well built. It's built to last, as it's proved. This is part of the engineering of the bridge. This is a rocker which enables the bridge to expand and contract in the heat and the cold. Underside view, huge rivets, each one put in by a man. And there's some of the brickwork artistry, along with a few more rivets.
Well, I think you'll agree that's a fascinating way to spend a Sunday. I have my woolly hat on to stop the sun. Now it's gone a bit chilly, so dual purpose. And we're on our way home. Can't get too much excitement in one day.
Well, nearly home now. As you can see, the harbour gates are closed, so if you didn't get out, you now can't get out. Still wending my way home. Two foreign boats stealing our fish from Zeebrugge. I hope that comes out. Lovely aquamarine blue.
A motley crew. Well then, guys. Well, at least I can say I've been to church this Sunday. I think the chances are St Pedrox has been here for a while. And so along the now familiar route home. Via back streets.